when did you and John start becoming more in the fold with offline? And I know that we asked you how it happened, but I'm curious, besides the streamer camp and you guys started talking, it sounds like all of these things evolved in like a very similar timeline. Is it weird for you and him both working in the same industry or in the same entertainment and streaming and content creation, now working with the same group? Is there any time that you guys get frustrated with each other, step on each other's toes, or are you guys completely compatible and don't have to deal with any of the issues that I would have? Like if Haley were like a full-time content creator, we'd probably get in some arguments just because I am very stubborn and I don't know. No. I personally like the separation of church and state. So I'm curious if that had any whoa, no, there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, no, yeah, I know.
Like it's a very common thing in a lot of adult relationships where a lot of people like decide to put down lines in the sand. Like I'm not going to date within the world that I live.
100%. Yeah.
Well, so technically when I had met John, we were both in streamer camp. So like it wasn't even a thought that we would be doing different things. We've always been doing the same thing or pursuing the same thing. And there's always going to be bumps in the road. I don't think that any of our arguments have been really about like any... Or like, I don't know, no toes being stepped on. I think the only thing that we struggle with is maintaining a balance because streaming is so consuming. 100%. So if anything, I think it helps a little because we're both doing the same things and now we're both part of OTV. And so our calendars are kind of aligned in that way. But it's kind of like, dude, you just streamed for 12 hours. Like, hey, what's up? Like, I'd love to chat for a little bit. Kind of thing like that.
Totally get that.
But it's also, I have such a deep understanding of like, a 12-hour stream is a great stream. You're streaming for a long time. You must be having a good stream. Things are going well. So it's like, it's that kind of thing.
100%. That's push and pull. And if one of you or both of you aren't making like a very intentional effort to set time away from work, it can be all consuming. So it sounds like you guys communicate quite a bit about it.
No, it's exactly what we're struggling with. Or I mean, like I've been struggling with that. I've been struggling with like taking that time for myself and not feeling guilty and then like trying to also balance that. Oh, I need time alone, but I also need time for my relationship because streaming is just, I mean, I'm sure you guys know, it's so consuming.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's tough. It's a balancing act. Yeah. And I mean, as long as you guys are both comfortable with that, then why else would you worry about it?